4 25 green flag lap heat races. Green flag. Chase Elliott gets away. Keselowski holding tough on the outside against Blaney for second.
And you see right behind him, you see Justin Haley in the grass back there. He tried to make a hole, and now you see Gragson down there on the bottom in the grass. So we already see that the grass is going to be used.
That's fifth on back, and Haley got a bump from Gragson, and he loses the last qualified spot.
It's not over. It's not over. Keep an eye on this.
It's just getting started.
Is he going to repay the favor? Not quite yet. Can't get to him.
Austin Dillon goes for a spin off turn number 2.
No caution.
No yellow.
Oh, that's big.
Race on.
He's going to stay there. Caution.
All right, Dillon comes to a halt up on the racing surface. That brings out the first caution of heat number 1. So, are you not entertained?
I don't even know where to start, but right here you see Noah on the inside of Justin Haley. Justin tries to turn down, gets him up the racetrack.
There's just not room. I mean,
yeah.
At the end of the day, 2 cars running side by side on this track is asking a lot.
And then Dillon by himself.
He hits
goes
storm
around.
drain. Storm drain.
Yep.
Yeah, we've talked about it all night. If you get too low in the corner and you hit that storm drain like that, it
right
unloads the back of the car and whips it around.
Hitting it with the left front. That didn't work well.
Yeah, and that came from Noah.
And everybody's mad.
Gragson, there's the payback. Haley had enough.
Wham, bam, welcome to Bowman Gray.
Yeah.
To the inside here. Yeah, 3 off turn 4 doesn't go. That track juts out because of the shape of the stadium grandstand.
So you're saying Haley had enough?
Well, and the more I watch this, the Kyle Busch was in the back of the Haley car, so he was kind of just the meat in the sandwich right there.
And Haley fighting for the inside. You can't go 3 wide here, can you?
Yep.
No,
still
21
3 wide.
3 wide, and the 21's around.
And now Kyle Busch is around.
Kyle Busch in turn 1 goes for a spin, and we're back to caution. Busch and Haley are not best friends tonight.
Well, I think Haley.
Uh-oh, here we go. Retaliation under caution. We'll just.
These two.
All right, couple of caution laps to let tempers cool, let's say. And you can imagine what it was. The 8 has received a message from NASCAR telling Kyle Busch to cool down under caution. Still going on. They trade paint side by side with 2 to go. And Dillon's going to give it back to Barry and straightens him out coming off turn 2 after almost turning him around. White flag. That battle continues, but Chase Elliott is in his own zip code as he comes off turn number 4, wins heat number 1. Keselowski second, Gragson third, Kyle Busch and Ross Chastain advance to tomorrow night's main event.
Moving that
Buescher
race.
and Briscoe bring them to the green flag for heat number 2.
There you see Briscoe's going to get clear right off the bat from P2. SVG into the back bumper.
Careful.
This is how we saw the last one start.
Zane Smith trying to move the outside of Van Gisbergen, who has no short oval experience. He's getting a lot of it tonight. Bubba Wallace right there on his bumper, and Kyle Larson trying to move in.
Great.
That almost puts them in the catbird
Smith
position.
dropped to the bottom. He got punted by Suarez, and Smith went to the top in front of Larson, who almost spins off 4. And here's the defining moment of heat number 2.
Yeah, you're going to see Suarez drive in the corner and get in the back of Zane Smith, shove him up the racetrack. And that was basically the end of any chance. Cody Ware in the back of Kyle Larson, and Kyle Larson never made up any ground. See Zane try to fill the hole, and Suarez is like, no, not today. Chase Briscoe, I truly believe that this is determined as he's ever been to come to the racetrack. He knows he's got to capitalize on that 19 car this year.
Zane Smith completes the pass on Eric Jones, moves up to 6th now with 1 to go. Lap car Garrett Smithley ahead holds the bottom. Buscher looking which way will he go. He'll hold the station and win qualifying heat number 2 from Chase Briscoe. Van Gisberg in 3rd, Bubba Wallace 4th, Daniel Suarez 5th. They will advance. Denny Hamlin leads him to green.
See Logano try to force himself down there. Byron drove it in deep, locked up the left front tire, trying to protect that bottom.
Bowman couldn't hang with Hocevar, and they all drop in line, single file.
Logano just barely got in there the inside of Byron.
Bowman is in the transfer spot, 5th.
The team needs to start this season. They need to find their way to victory lane or have consistent up-front runs week in and week out to get all the questions put aside about the new crew chief and all the things going on that are different on the 11 car.
White flag, 1 lap to go. Ty Gibbs has 2 shots at a Hail Mary here, but he is 4 or 5 car lengths behind Alex Bowman, not close enough to mount a charge. So Denny Hamlin is going to wire this one. Hamlin comes home with the win. Logano 2nd, Byron 3rd, Hocevar 4th, and Alex Bowman gets the final transfer spot. We're racing.
Bell with a great run off of 2.
Oh, Cindric pushes up. He and Custer trade some paint. And again. Gilliland in the transfer spot, 5th in the 34.
You see Priest into the back of Gilliland.
Oh,
right
big slide for Priest.
His transfer spot.
He can't get the throttle down and still up against him. Pushes him out.
Yep.
Not going to like that. Will he retaliate?
Custer gets moved and squeezed into the wall, and around they go.
You see, they got jammed up, and Custer got into the clutches of Allmendinger, and Allmendinger's taking advantage of his opportunity to pass, and then he just tried to run him out of room and ran him in the fence.
And look at Priest down to the inside and into a transfer spot. And he gets moved. So Nemechek moves up, Priest to 5th.
Yeah.
And Nemechek's going to get it. Oh, yeah. Oh, gee.
Right here, Todd Gilliland just locked up the tire and got up the racetrack into him, and see the 42, 3 wide, Priest goes down, and this is why, 42 shoved the 60, and the 60 just returned it.
Yep, here we go. Right there.
Yeah, Mindal just can't quite get to the bumper of Gilliland there. For as much as the left front slid on Gilliland early on in this run, I'm surprised he was able to continue on as good as he has.
White flag.
Well, Tyler Reddick has had a flawless race. He didn't have to deal with any of the action.
He'll start 4th tomorrow in the 200-lap clash. Tyler Reddick ahead of Christopher Bell, both for Toyota, then 3 Fords. Ryan Priest, Austin Cindric, and Todd Gilliland will advance in tomorrow night's 200-lap clash.
Well, they're going to
We'll be saying both a lot, won't we?
Yeah, I think as you look at this lineup, I think that row 5, I think that's a big surprise. I think the Chris Buescher up on the front row, I don't think anybody would have pegged him, but the RFK cars did great tonight.
Absolutely. Let's just keep going. Ryan Priest getting that outside line and making it work out there.
So 20 spots are filled. We'll take 2 more from the last chance qualifier. And